Do you have a price seller on your team? Over the years, I've worked with countless teams across the country, and in every team, there's always a price seller or a number of price sellers. The challenge is, how do we move those price sellers to become value sellers? How do we get them to start protecting and gaining some margin? So one of the things I've been saying for years and years and years is that if you can't sell the intangibles, you'll be replaced by the internet. Well, that's actually happening. A Forrester report that was done just a couple of years ago speaks about the death of the B2B salesperson. And the essence of the report is that in the next couple of years, over 1 million jobs will be lost in the US alone in the B2B sales arena. Does that mean that we won't still have B2B salespeople? No, not at all. There'll be opportunities for people who can create value, can differentiate, and can actually help a customer to see something from a different perspective and solve the problem or the opportunity for a customer that they haven't seen before. So what does this mean for the price sellers? Well, clearly they're going to be replaced by the internet. So the challenge is we have to look at how we can help to move those price sellers towards being able to sell those intangibles. So here's a couple of quick tips. First, just to share with you, as an example, one team I worked with had 2 reps. One rep on the east side of a major metropolitan city and another rep on the west side. Same kind of customer profiles. One, because these reps had the opportunity to choose the level of margin they sold at, one rep on the west side sold high volume with reasonably high margin, and he made really good money because his commission was directly attributed to the margin. The rep on the east side, who had the same commission opportunity, sold high volume, low margin, and almost made the same level as some of the low to average reps in that organization. Interesting. And when working with this rep, it was really clear that he had a belief issue that hindered him from the moment he walked in the door. His belief was that nobody would pay the proper pricing for the product, that his customers had to have a better price or they would not buy. So how do you go about breaking that belief system and developing new habits? Here's 3 kind of quick tips that might be helpful. One is you really want to collect every possible customer story where somebody left your organization because they could get a better price somewhere else and came back because they found out there was a difference between price and cost. Those stories are really important for every one of your reps to know and be able to leverage and use in a selling environment. Number 2, it would be great to interview some of your customers who stay with you because they see value in those intangibles that you offer and in the way in which you provide your product and service, so that everybody can share those stories and be aware of them. And number 3, very important, is to get the price seller in particular to no longer look at price objections as I need to drop my price, but rather than look at them in that way, look at them as an opportunity and to get excited about them, to get them to actually own price objections and look at them as an opportunity to be able to share your story as why you create higher value, to be able to differentiate the product and the services, or even him or herself in terms of what they bring to their customer. At the end of the day, owning this will make a huge difference. And unfortunately, if you can't get them there, we all know the story. Some will, some won't. Next. Wishing you the best in moving them forward, and happy selling.